on D.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Gian Leon is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Ball. Then there's Jackson. And it's a 1-2 in at center. And for the Hawks, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Okongwu is out there with Knox. And it's Young. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night. And he can't get the first one. Wallace is checked in for Charlotte. And he's good on the second. Here's Ball. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Picked him clean. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The fast break chance. It's good from long range. Knox has got 7 points.
I like the feed from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Ball against Young. That one a little long.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. There's Ball with the 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Ball against Young to end the run. The shot, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep and taken away by Wallace. To the paint. Here's the teardrop.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Ball from long range. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Got that one up quick.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Rebounded by Knox.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Clarkson kicks to Young. Wiggins passes to Knox. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Hornets call time here. And some changes here for the Hornets. Amundsen's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Jackson. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Young. They set the screen. Shot to stop the run. Wiggins with the block. Pulls it from the elbow. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Young against Mitchell. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Young pass to Knox. Wiggins dishes to Clarkson. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Tries the spin move. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Young finds Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Wiggins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got DeJounte Murray. Wiggins is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Black in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Ball. Nothing on the board. No good on the triple.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Okongwu, the pass to Aldama. And taken away by Wallace. Vučević finished off the break.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Black, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. The Hawks, number 1.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jackson comes in for Wallace. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Passes it to Aldama. The Hawks again can't hit. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ball from long range. Sinks the triple. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
It's stolen by Jones. Outside Jackson. Misses the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Black, defended by Booker. Murray, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for Charlotte. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Whitmore with it. Aldama's there. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Owundu's checked in, and it's Gianlea in for Jones. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Wiggins. Clock is at 3, and it's Whitmore missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now Jackson, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Whitmore with it, covered by Wiggins. Now Whitmore provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this.
Ooh, love it, love it.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here's Jackson. The teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Black, covered by Mitchell. In the corner, Murray with it. Fades. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Mitchell. 1:03 left in the first half. Whitmore, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. The Hornets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points. Oh,
yes.
DeJounte Murray loves to play with flair, and he did not hold back on that dunk.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Over to the left wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 9 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's E. There's Ball with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Hawks ahead, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Atlanta Hawks. We were just in the green room watching this game. What was your highlight of the first half?
I really like those wings. Oh, you talking about the game or the wings? Anyway, I like the wings we had in the back.
Yeah, I like the hummus. The hummus was pretty good.
That sauce was on point.
Ooh, yes, it was.
You know, I actually was talking about the game. Why's it always got to be about food with you two? And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Hawks.
The way this has looked, this must feel like a shoot-around to them. They're jogging to spots and getting open. I think I could even get open right now, Shaq.
Kenny, we've seen you run to the board. You're not getting open.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Hawks leading by 21. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. All out there with Jackson. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Gian Liam. And it's a 1-2 in at the 5 spot. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 21.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball with the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Young pass to Aldama. Now here's Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Offensive rebound. The pass to Aldama. Back to Murray. Over Jackson. Murray, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Ball with the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Okongwu trying to break free. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Okongwu.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Pocket 6. Whitmore with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young pass to Aldama. Murray against Jackson. Murray, good.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Ball against Young. Ball on a terrific move and basket. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. He's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dishes at the ball. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And Young kicks to Murray. Shoots it. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jackson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow. Oh, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Charlotte, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Charlotte making a switch here. Wallace is checked in, and so Jackson nails both of them. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's an 18-point lead. Puts up a deep three. Oh!
Great use of the pick. Young saw the hole in the D and fed his man.
Wallace, the pass to Jackson. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got his third basket of the night right there. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Johnson. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Hornets. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Here's Wallace. Buries it from three-point range. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Young from the arc. Good D by Mitchell. Charlotte's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Young kicks to Johnson. No good on the 3.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Pass to Mitchell. Jackson setting the pick here for Mitchell. Out to Wallace. All alone. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Altama gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Whitmore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Charlotte shooting 40% from the field. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Santi Aldama is out there with Okongwu. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Wallace. Okongwu knocks it away.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Wallace misses. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Aldama slams it in.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Kept alive. There's Ball with the three. Passes it to Jones. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Wallace dishes the ball over Young. Charlotte no good that time either. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Aldama gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball, the pass to Wallace. Kicks it to Jones. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Wallace with a screen on Young. Charlotte no good that time either.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency.
Good! Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing.
And he's matched Curry's mark of 354 from 2019. That season, James Harden led the league with 378.
Here's Young. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season.
Surpassing Steph Curry's mark from 2019, but Curry still holds that top mark of 402 set in 2016. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Charlotte making a switch here. Owundu's checked in. Gian comes in for Wallace. Whitmore, he's checked in for Tech, and it's Jackson in for Herbert Jones. And here's Jackson, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. There's the lob to Jackson. Young with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
That's good from Ball. He hits both from the stripe. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Young pass to Johnson. Murray outside. Over Jackson. And there's Murray on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
When Murray gets on a roll, he is really something. What a night.
Now here's Jackson. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And here is Murray following LaMelo Ball's 3. Hands it from downtown.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Jackson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.